a huge swing in what has been a very, very close game so far. Even the previous Baron attempt, right? They still came out ahead. They still got 05 people.
Yeah, here's that fight once again. The very aggressive call.
Yeah, Vi goes in to try to get a steal, and by that point they had already committed, even though the steal did not go their way. Here you go, Rhubarbs flashes in and makes sure he can try to get this gun. Pistoy putting as much damage onto Rhubarbs as possible. In the end, does get this kill, but it's not enough. There just aren't people to block the bullets.
Yeah. Not enough big health balls in front of him to soak that damage. Now, this is University of Michigan. They've got a recall after taking that inhibitor. Looks like they're trying to split across the map. ixnCreel has got teleport right now, so they're going to be pressuring from multiple lanes. Arun does not. He does have a ZZ Rot to try to stall this out, but Michigan are not going to give OSU the opportunity.
Yeah, ixnCreel is just battling with Arun as much as he can. He's trying to force out his ultimate. If you look, you know, he just ran him out of town. Now, it does cost ixnCreel a lot of mana to do that. It is important to note. So while he does have some side lane pressure, it's not as much as he would like. If Arun comes back, he can potentially win and force that back. So it's going to be on Michigan to say that with this Baron buff, we're going to move in, we're going to move out, we're going to move in, and we're going to try to shell game and swap everyone around to make sure that we can make this happen. But for right now, Arun is not there, and here comes the curtain call. First shot out onto Peridot.
Yeah, looking for a few more. Peridot taking these minions out with Bacon Seeker in the front. There's the teleport as they look for the turret.
Lord.
Diving in, Peridot is in the front. That Pistoy in the back trying to clear it out. And just like that, Bacon Seeker is dead. Pistoy is dead.
ixnCreel is going
dead.
off.
And oh my God, OSU might have just lost the game right now. 4 people are dead. Where is that portal going? That's not a good place.
Yeah.
Under the fountain to look for the kill. They feed 2 over.
That is not where you want to be. It doesn't look like it's going to matter because Jin is alive and he is a major threat to this Nexus right now. Julius trolling his team a little bit. I'm sure they are certainly very happy as the University of Michigan looks to take it right now, closing the series 3-1. They got their wish.
Exactly. The chance come true for University of Michigan. The crowd has got to be on their feet after that amazing win. And that's University of Michigan, you know, it was a little touch and go at the beginning. They had a bit of an advantage, and then OSU started coming back, as you said, with the wacky comp.
Yeah, the Cogmob was working for them. I think, though, and this was another one of my concerns. I think I was a little too worried about talking about, the late game, the early game, right? It's just Nasus does not do anything close to what Maokai has done or what Nautilus can do in terms of protecting the team, right?
Yeah.
He was there, he was big, and when he was split pushing or when he was doing something like that, yes, you're gaining some incremental advantage, but when the fights were breaking down and you had Alistar and Vi layering on CC and the Kog'Maw raining down upon them, you needed Nasus to help amplify that in some way, and that's just not what his champion is set up to do.
Yeah, and it really, again, to me, it kind of came down to the comps a little bit. OSU, they had the surprise factor of AP, Kog'Maw, late game Vayne, and Nasus.
Oh, yeah.
In
Very
theory, it works if you can make it that game. The game actually ended only 29 minutes in because, as you said, it seemed like University of Michigan just hit their power spikes and then just used them. Hey, we're going to fight. We're going to force a fight right now. Then we're going to play the map and tear you apart.
Yeah, Julius is the name, right?
Yeah,
He really went off in so many of those fights on Rise. Did such amazing work on Katarina to help open everyone up, and then the LeBlanc again, you know, really staying one step ahead of them, and it feels like OSU wanted to wait. In the game that they did win, it took them so long. They just wanted to sit, chill, play a nice game of League of Legends, and then when they have all the gold, they'll stomp you, right?
It's kind of like old school StarCraft, where it's like, hey, 30-minute no rush.
Yeah, you want to just chill for a little bit, not do the game. Julius did not get that memo. Apparently, they did not have negotiations with him because he wanted to go in and often, sometimes to his detriment, but oftentimes to his benefit.
Yes. So we've actually got a few words with Michigan right now. Taylor, how are things in the arena?
Hey guys, it's super amazing to be back here. Guys, give me a little bit of noise right now. Obviously, you can hear how crazy this crowd is down here. But I want to bring back one more familiar voice. Connor, come here, please. I want to hear exactly what you think of this series.
Look, to everybody watching here tonight and everybody watching at home, you might think that our team won that game in the last 30 minutes. But what you didn't understand was we've been winning it for weeks and months. No, I mean it. I mean it. In practices and in scrims. We've been winning in mechanics and theory crafting. The best coach in the world will tell you we won by focusing on the team, the team, the team. So boys, tonight, you relish your victory because they know your names. But for eternity, you will be victors.
All right, guys, we had to hear from Connor one more time. Listen to this crowd one last time. All right, Cassius, back to you.
Oh, man.
Why are we even here?
I
Can we just
know.
get Connor to do it
Exactly.
the whole time?
Yeah.
Before eternity, you will be victors. I want that on my gravestone. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, the energy there in the room just tells you, right? And
Yeah.
I think if you tone down a little bit of his words, they really did prepare. They did their homework. They were on top of the plays. They were proactive. They were picking the champions that were new. They were adapting to the new builds. And OSU was just stuck in a position where they were reacting. And they couldn't really get their foot in the door to really make it happen.
Mm-hmm. It really did seem like it was trouble. As you said, from the beginning, they had Poppy bans. They had Caitlyn bans. They were just looking forward into the future and seeing, hey, this is your one trick. You're never going to get it. We have 4 one tricks, so good luck banning each of them.
Yeah, I think now, looking back, I think the Caitlyn ban should have been a Jhin ban. I think if you're the team that's wanting things to go a little later, get the champion that has good laning but doesn't shut down Vayne that hard. I mean, or swap up the Vayne, right? Ban Jhin, pick something else for your AD, and then try to go for more kind of even mid-game spike rather than saying we're gonna put all our eggs in the late game basket because Julius and his squad kicked it right over.
Yeah, they certainly did. But that is the video game over. The game itself is happening in 8 days when they're going to take to an actual field, not of justice, but a football field, to play to see which team is going to win the rivalry. Hopefully we'll get a chance to revisit the video game rivalry between these two teams in the future. But as far as next week is concerned, uLoL Rivalries will be coming back with Simon Fraser University versus University of British Columbia. Now, while the game might be the football rivalry, SFU versus UBC is the League of Legends rivalry. There are no 2 collegiate teams that are more rivalries. Embittered rivalry? I don't know how to use that as an adjective there.
They play League a lot. They play League against each other a lot.
Yes.
And they don't like each other because of it.
Yes.
And I think it is very unique, like you said, because it is, their battleground of choice is League of Legends. It is Summoner's Rift. And so I expect a lot of good trash talk. I expect a lot of good games in that one. But, even though it was 3-1, I don't think I could be happier with how this one turned out.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal matchup. But that's going to do it for us, everyone. Thank you so much for watching this week. Patrick Skarsgård Scarborough, thank you so much for joining me. It's always a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you, Dom. I appreciate it so much. And so for all of you out there, thank you for joining us. I hope you're hyped about, collegiate esports. Dom, do you have any information on what they could do to maybe join uLoL?
I absolutely do. With your very subtle setup, you can head over to ulol.leagueoflegends.com to find out more information on clubs near you, how to join them, or how to start your own if one doesn't already exist. And then you can get your own school involved in whatever rivalries you want. I think I'm going to open up a rivalry with, I went to school at UCSD, so I'm going to get a rivalry with UCSD.
Can I open up a rivalry with you?
Yes, in
I
fact,
didn't go
we
to
can.
college, so I don't really know if I'm involved here. But, if you go to that link and you sign up, we could be screaming our heads off about your Katarina plays
Exactly.
soon enough.
All righty, well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week for more Rivalries action.
New from Nerf Rival. Dominate the competition with rival blasters like the new fully motorized Chaos with 40-round capacity. Blasting high-impact ammo at 100 feet per second. Battle with the rapid-fire Chaos. Or the new dual-shot Atlas. The new Rival Chaos and Atlas. Nerf Rival.